Good morning. Today is my birthday. I'm here with Christian and Aliko. I don't know if you can see them. There's Aliko. And it is my birthday and we are climbing Mount Tallac, kind of, for the third time today, just for fun. We've done this once on my birthday last year and then we did it like a month later. Today I don't think we're gonna go all the way to the top, but there's this like white rock wall that looks very much like Game of Thrones that we're going to get through, and we're really just going to take our time and like do this for the day. We got up at 4:45, but it was a little bit too dark to film then, so now it is 6:25. We're already 20 flights of stairs in because basically we've just been going straight up the whole time. And yeah, we were trying to find the sunrise, but we kind of missed it, but that's okay because it's still really pretty right now. This is current Lake Tahoe, 6:30 a.m. Nice and calm. It's surprisingly dark. In person, it's not that dark. Anyways, let's continue. Landmark. The first lake, there's two lakes kinda, and there's probably one lake, but this is our first lake sighting. And we are 55 minutes in, just over 4,000 steps and 48 flights up. Hopefully that is interesting because I'm gonna do that the whole time. So it's been 30 minutes since we were at the first lake. We're now at Lake 2, our third landmark. It suddenly got really hot like as we walked through there. We're an hour and 25 minutes into the hike. I'm now 73 flights up, 5,624 steps in. We took a like 20-minute break at the second lake. Aliko did some training, got some treats. I had some Cheerios. Christian ate a sandwich. I'm just gonna take back off. There should be that white rock wall that I was talking about earlier. Should be probably, I would say, yeah, 20 to 30 minutes away from here. That's what we really wanted to get through. I think we're making better time than we expected. I'm not really sure why. We're just like in really good shape. Yeah, so we're just gonna continue on. So things have definitely gotten a lot harder since we've left the second lake. It's only been 20 minutes and we've been out of breath the whole time. It's even more uphill than the beginning that was straight uphill. It's also a lot hotter now. Like when we got to the second lake, all of a sudden it felt like somebody turned the heater on, and now the sun is definitely coming down. Again, it's only 8:20, so it's pretty warm for 8 a.m. Behind me, well, we're pretty much gonna end up there, and you can go even further, but my little pup is already pretty tired. He never lays down, especially not outside. Oh, and he's getting comfortable. We have water for him and food and stuff, so he'll be fine. Okay, we're like 25 minutes outside or past the white rock wall. It wasn't too white, it was more gray. I think it's like snow maybe was dusting it, I don't really know. We're making really good time and we're really close to the top. I don't know how close we are to the top, but I know we're close just from having done this before. So we're gonna give it another half hour. So by 10 o'clock, if we find another post that says like Mount Tallac is that way, then we're gonna keep going, because I know that they're not until you're super close. We can't go all the way to the top because the top is like a pyramid of rocks and Alika won't make it up that, but there is like a little flat landing before that. So I guess we're just gonna see where we end up. We're also 8,331 steps in, 118 flights up. And we've gone 3.7 miles. Okay, so we found our trailhead, I don't know what you would call that, our trail post, and it's 9:48. We just took like a 5-minute break to go pee. So maybe 45 minutes, probably less than 45 minutes out from the white wall, whatever you want to call it, the rock wall. So we're just gonna go ahead and make it as far up as we can. Right now, my watch says we've taken 9,134 steps, 136 floors, and 4.1 miles. So here we go. Come on, baby. Oopsie. Okay, so we have found our final spot. This is as far as we're gonna go. Pretty high up, pretty cool views. The rest is like really, like a lot of rocks going straight up, and it's just a lot to ask of Alika. I don't think he likes the uneven surfaces too much. So 9:56. My watch says we've gone 9,336 steps, 142 flights, and 4.2 miles. So it wasn't very far from that last trail post, but my phone is a little bit different. And I didn't look at what it was at the beginning, so I don't know where we like got off track. But my phone says we've gone 213 floors, where this is 142, 5.1 miles, I'm at 4.2, and then my phone says 13,262 steps, which is actually like significantly different than less than 10,000, less than 9, you know, just over 9,000. So who knows how far we really went today, but yeah, so we're gonna take a small break here. Alika's gonna eat, we're gonna eat, and then we'll head back down. There's no uphill. There really shouldn't be any uphill on the way back, but going downhill is really hard too, especially for Aliko because I think he'd rather run downhill. But we're gonna take a break and then we'll check in with you after our break. We are on our way back. We've made it back to the top of the rock wall. This is the view from the top. So this in the left, where am I? This right here, South Lake Tahoe, that should be Fallen Leaf Lake, which is where that rock I climbed up was. And then the two other lakes we can't even see right now because the mountains are like they are. Oh, actually, you can kind of see it. Second lake that we stopped. So we're gonna just continue down and make it through this rock wall. That'll take us basically right to the second lake, and then we'll probably take a small break there. Yeah, it is 11:23, so we're making pretty good time. I think we're maybe 5 minutes ahead of time, but basically I'm expecting it to take us the same amount of time to go down as it does up because it is so steep, so it's a lot of like figuring out where you can step next. So we'll catch you at the second lake. All right, we're almost all the way back down. We're past the big rock that I climbed up when I first got here. I just wanted to show you a little more Lake Tahoe with like blue skies out. So hopefully it's a little bit more clear. It's hard to tell when I'm just filming it. The water looks so good. Aliko is really wishing there was some water he could swim in. But he's also loving hamming it up for everybody that comes by. So it is currently 1:42. I think we can be back to the car by just after 2, which would be great because that would be 8 hours from when we started, and we did take some breaks. So I feel really good about the pace that we have taken. We will catch you then. All right, we made it back alive. Aliko and I actually ran through the finish. We finished at 2:15, so we started at 6:05. That makes for 8 hours and 10 minutes. We took a 15-minute break at the second lake on the way up, as well as a 30-minute break at the top, and then a 15-minute break at the second lake on the way back. 2 5-minute breaks because Aliko just laid down on the way down, and we probably stopped a little bit more than that in between too. So I feel really good about our pace, really good about how I feel right now. Like I don't have any blisters for the first time. I feel pretty good. So we're gonna go home, clean up a little bit, actually walk to get something to eat, which sounds silly, but it's not. That's what we're gonna do. Steps. Okay, and we are finishing today with 21,000, finishing this hike right now, finishing with 21,716 steps, 144 stairs climbed, and 10.4 miles in distance. We will see you at food.